Lights. Camera. I didn't think that through. Speaking of things I didn't think through, a few weeks ago I started a TikTok page or whatever. Follow me right here. One of the first ones I did kind of blew up. It was this one. Okay, that's too tight of a fit. I feel like if I used a hammer I could probably hit it in there, but I don't want to do that because see how I had that little whatever? That is what I don't want, because then the table ain't flat. The reason it blew up, I think, is everybody was kind of dogging me for not doing it like in a way that you'd use common sense. I'm just gonna go through some of these comments and try some of the things that y'all are suggesting. I thought there was some pretty good advice in some of them, so let's get started. Come on, bro. Okay. I used the wrong bit. Cool. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? This bit's too big. Okay, see if this one works. Cool, cracking, like it, awesome. Got our frame. I'm so tired. That's why we're not building anything this week. I'm just trying to chill for a sec. So I thought we'd hear from you guys today. I've never really talked to y'all at all, so you know. So basically what I was doing in that video was I had, you know, a top piece that wouldn't fit in here, right? I needed to shave off a little bit. So people started freaking out because instead of saying I should put a block on top like this and smacking that so that I wouldn't have one of these little indentions in the top piece of the wood or whatever. But what people didn't really realize is even if I had beat it in, I would have had to beat it so hard like this. I had cut these boards too long to fit in this thing. So had I done this, it would not have gone in. However, I don't have any of those little marks. So let's get to some suggestions and see what I should have done in that situation. So our first comment comes from Adam Cronin. What's up, Adam? He says, turn the table upside down and bang it onto the plank. Perfect fit every time. This would work if this was cut, because it's about that much too long to fit in our frame, it wouldn't work. That's a great idea though, if you know, I had trouble, if this was just snug enough to actually fit in there without breaking anything. So good shit, Adam. Davey says, this dude can draw, okay, next one. Yeah, my first thought was another 2x4. Yeah, so he's saying put a 2x4 on top of this and then beat it in. Thanks, Lucas, but it wouldn't work in my case because it's too long. I would easily be able to shave it off. Josh says, sand the edge, that's all. If you knock that in as it is, it will bow ever so slightly in the middle. That was kind of a concern, but my bigger concern really was if I forced this thing in here, the sides of this frame would come out this way. So these would bow and not necessarily the top face plates of that end table that I was making. But that's a pretty good idea too, bro. Aiden says, put another wood on top of the original wood. Getting a little repetitive here. That's why you put another wooden plank on it. Lower both sides at the same time and put a block on top so you don't damage the wood. Don't know why you'd ever bring an iron into a woodwork project. So, Aaron. Bro, why are you Aaron Newman? You should be Aaron Noodle, which is a profile picture. What the hell is that? Okay, so he says lower both sides at the same time. So again, it wouldn't fit in the first place, so you can't lower both of them at the same time. Wouldn't work. There's a way to get that off too. You use an iron and some other stuff, but I'll save that for another video. So say you have one of these little indentions, right? Just get some cloth and get it wet, and then you want to put that over your little dent here. Then wait for your iron to get nice and hot, like that. And then you want to put your iron on top of it like this. Just give it a little bit, make sure everything's wet, and you want to keep moving it a little bit. I've actually never even tried this before. But what we're doing basically is, wood is made of a bunch of little fibers, and when you dent it like we did, those fibers kind of compress. So when you take your iron to it, you're raising those fibers back up. So that's what makes it flat again. That's what fixes those dents. It's those fibers just raising back up. Sounds like eggs cooking. I'm hungry. Just kind of let it do its thing for a minute. Keep an eye on it though, because you definitely don't want to burn anything down. I've had it on there about 2 minutes and the dent still isn't out, so I'm gonna keep going a little while and see how long it takes. It's meant to help for like smaller dents, but you can see it's a little better than it was. Honestly, if you sanded it, it'd probably be a lot better. But let's go back to the comments, see what else everybody's saying. Okay, Sean, good advice, bro. Appreciate you. Ashley says, lift the other side up so it drops in level and not catty corner. I think it's catty corner, right? I don't know. Whatever. I didn't have it like this. I had it straight up. So, you know. Again, I should have just cut it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the advice, so Ashley. Jarrett says, or put a board on top of that one and hit it. How many of y'all go say the same thing over and over? Timothy, Mr. Tim, says, put a block of timber over the top and hammer the block of timber. Somebody else says, use a scrap piece, okay. Good job. Use a tube. Y'all are real original with this. I see you. Use it. Oh my goodness. SLA says, you do know you can put another timber on top and hit it. Steven says, I'm not an expert, but couldn't you plane the end a mil or two? I don't really have a planer, but I guess I could plane the edge. It'd be kind of tough though. I'd have to clamp it in and then, plane over the side. So I guess that would be an option. Good stuff, Steph, or Steven, or Stefan, or whatever the hell your name is, bro. Appreciate your comment. 69 says, as a carpenter, a simple solution is to get a little piece of wood. Bro, you good, bro? You alright? Or if you lightly tapped both ends down at the same time, it would be a perfect fit instead of sitting one end down and tapping the other. Lightly tapped. So like if it was in the center and then we lightly tap, okay. Oh. Alright, 1 second. I got you, bro. I got you. Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I got you. Let's do this. Okay. Bro, put your name on there. Like, I don't know your name. Dude with a beard. Thank you. That worked. Jesus, you're smacking it way too hard there, buddy. Yeah, I'm not very patient, so I like to just get her in there, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Cole. Amanda says, don't use cheap wood. You're totally right. If you use more expensive wood, especially like a hardwood, you're not gonna get those dents. Good advice. Yep, I hear you, Amanda. You've got the other end down to 2-0, bro. I'm not gonna read dumb comments, bro, sorry. Just sand it for like a minute. If I sanded the edge, that would work. It would just take forever, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate your groovy daddy-o. Slick630 says, metal putty knife between the two, then tap with another board and hammer. A putty knife. Let's see. Do I have a putty knife? I don't have a putty knife on me, or I would try that, bro. Sorry. He could not have a mallet. A lot of people were talking about using a rubber mallet. I did have a mallet, And that would work, a rubber mallet, if you were to bang that thing on here, as long as you were careful, you wouldn't dent it. So that's a good advice too. Good job, I am the shit. Put something over the top, don't make it a situation that it ain't. Also, you won't have to hit it that hard. So the reason I did what I did in that video, let's just be clear for a second. When I'm filming these things, I don't really think a lot, right? I'm just thinking about like the camera shots and stuff. So as a woodworker, I'm not an expert in any way whatsoever, so I'm just trying to like give my best explanation on the spot. So that's why I kind of sounded like a dumb right there, but it's all good. Y'all got my back. I see you. Use the side of the hammer. The side of the hammer, let's see. I mean, I guess that would work. Good stuff there, whoever you are. I don't know you, bro, but put your name on your shit so you get something out of it. I don't know. I think that was my phone. All right. Butter says, when you are an expert but really have no clue. I ain't no expert, bro. I don't have a clue. You right as f. Use a rawhide mallet, scrap piece of wood. Do another wood above, idiot, and hammer okay that. Do another wood above, idiot, question mark. Are you asking if I'm an idiot, or are you contemplating whether or not you're an idiot? Sorry, Cookie Buster. So people are commenting as we speak, and most of it is just the same thing. Or use a rubber mallet, or put a piece of wood on top of it. No. Could y'all at least be original? Like, I had like 300 people say, put some wood on top of it. Like, bro, be you. Don't be copy and pasting everybody. This my boy Mac. Okay, he don't like me right now for some reason. The wood wouldn't dent like that. It only did it because it was flat to the floor and you hit it very hard. You're right. You're absolutely right, Craig. So if you're doing a project, bro, don't do that. Do this. Or that's whatever. Do your thing, bro. Did rubber mallets stop existing? It's called a rubber mallet. Okay. Rubber hummer. Why you so muggy? I don't know what muggy means. I have a feeling you're talking about like my face when I get this close to the camera. Is that what you're talking about? Like this? Oh, If that's what you're asking, it's because on TikTok what you're seeing is an edited down version of my YouTube videos. So it's only 1080, so my face goes like this. And use a mallet like a normal person. Bro, I ain't normal, okay? I ain't normal. And when normal don't describe my jack. It's called a rubber mallet, another option. Like 400 people already said this, bro. Hit it on the side, sir, not top surface. I appreciate the respect. You don't see that in the comment section very often. He said the side? Eldred. Okay. The side. Let's see if we can do this. The side, not the top surface. So are you talking about this side, I guess? I think that's what you're talking about. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. I'll hold her down. Oh. Well. Eldred, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Comment again and just tell me what you mean. You're talking about this side right here or this side? Use another board. Rob, you trying to tell me something, bro? You bored? Wait, I'm curious about removing dents. I have a dent in my end grain chopping block and I'd love to raise. Dropped a jar on it. I wish I knew your name, bro, or whatever. Just take an iron, just like I did a second ago. Take a wet rag and then put that iron over it and wait a little while. It took me about 7 minutes. It's your project, do it as you see fit. Always, brother, I will always do it my way, period. Darren says, I'm not even going to say how obvious it is what you could do. I'm sure anyone with a bit of common sense would know. Well, who the f you saying common sense? I got unusual sense. But for real though, like, I'm kind of a dumb when it comes to woodworking, no lie. So if you see something, man, tell me, let me know. I got you, I will fix this. I'm trying to get better. That's the whole goal, is to get better at all of this. So don't be mean, or if you're gonna be mean, at least tell me something that would help me, you know what I'm saying? All right, and Grim4052 says, your head, because you're definitely not using it to think. All right, let's try it then. not working, but it hurts. Maybe I should use it to think a little more, bro. Rock Roller says, I'm a rookie hobbyist carpenter and I could have gotten it without a dent or even a scratch. If you could have gotten it without a dent or a scratch, bro, why the f ain't you making videos? You'd murder my views. So Shanna says, I'm a woman and I know all you need is a scrap block of wood to hit with the hammer. Shanna, I don't give a f if you a woman, bro. Anybody can do this shit. Jonathan, just put an old butt of wood on top, then you can hit it. That's how I used to do it. Works. Thanks to Johnny Boy. Olin, this is actually my cousin. I bet money that 2/3 of this comment section has never done what they're saying. Bro, you so right. Jake says just pick up the other end a little. Ooh, how do you mean? Let's see. So I had it like this. So if I pick up the other end and then do this, is that what you're saying? I'm confused. Jake, I don't know what you mean, bro. Jeff goes, you could also put water over the indent and it would pop right back out. Jeff, you're right, but you need an iron too. You can't just put water on it. But appreciate the comment, dog. Just use rubber. If you're talking about a rubber mallet, like 40 people already said that, bro. Put a other, okay, should have an N behind the A, water and an iron, and it was so backed up. Do you need some Miralax? What you mean, bro? You backed up? Are you backed up? I have Crohn's, so I understand if you talk about backed up, dog. Miralax. Rule 1, don't take woodworking advice from some who doesn't know mallets exist. Honestly, I don't really know if you should take my advice because I'm not an expert. I'm really just trying to learn. So like, kind of just take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? These people are only reacting because they only saw like a 5-second little clip of my whole stuff. So I'm not a carpenter, I'm a video editor. Thanks for the comment, Benjamin. That's my brother's name too. I guess rubber mallets don't exist anymore. Oh. On top, put a scrap piece of 2x4 on top of the one you don't want up and hit one that you don't care about. Okay. Do care about. I don't care about. It worked. I broke my frame though. It's okay. Some tools should not use tools. Are you calling me a tool? Is that what you're saying? Remember to lower both sides at the same time. It's longer from corner to corner than end to end. I see what you're saying. Basically, as you put it in, put it straight and not diagonal. That's what he's talking about. You're right, S-O. I don't know what S-O is, but yeah, you're right, bro. Real man hits with hand. I mean, it worked. Thanks, alien looking at my. Or you just tap it with the other end of the hammer. Let's see if that would work. I get it, would work. What am I doing with my life? The other end of the hammer. Worked. Shave a small, steep chamfer on the corner. Put a scrap piece of wood on top and whack that. Chamfer. What's a chamfer? In carpentry, cut away the right angled edge or corner to make a symmetrical sloping edge. Oh. Bro, I'm not that fancy. I ain't no pro. Maybe we'll do that at some point. Maybe I'll challenge myself with some super hard stuff someday. Just put another piece. Y'all don't know how to spell for shit. Off wood on it, then sand it for 5 seconds. You can use another scrap piece of wood to take the blow while impacting the main piece into position or sand down the side. Thank you, Aspirin. I need some after reading these comments, because holy shit, you guys. Talk about me being dumb. Y'all said the same over and over and over and over. So what's the point of this video? The point of every single video I put on TikTok is to get people to go to my YouTube. Because my YouTube is like right here, but my TikTok is like right here. So I'm trying to balance that out a little bit. I don't know how that's gonna happen though, we'll see. If you've got the other end down too far, pick it up till it's barley. Y'all making beer or something? Put a price of wood on the table and hide it. Flip the word over, okay. Who the f uses a claw hammer like that and not a rubber mallet? Me, Josh. Me, I do that. Like that, bro. So lame. Hey, Hammer traps. Is that what that's called? Those little dents? I didn't know that. Thanks, Lanelle. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. It's called hammer rash? Ugh. I don't need to say anything. Everyone already said it. Thank you. Great insight there, Alan. Appreciate you. That's all the ones that I thought were remotely okay, I guess. Thank you guys for commenting though. I love hearing from you. Definitely keep it up. I want to get better at this. I want to continue to build on the skills I do have. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Next week, we will probably tackle the problems with this here coffer table. If you haven't seen that one, check it out and then comment on how bad I did on it. And then that way, I'll know what to do better for next time. Again though guys, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, please subscribe. Like push that button or whatever people do. I appreciate you, man, I do. Have a good day. Oh, follow me on TikTok too, because I'm gonna keep posting on there. I do like 5 a day, I wanna say, something like that. Yeah, so cool, appreciate you. Bye.